Jack Coleman thought this was just another blind date, a chance to feel human again after years of being a single dad. She was elegant, mysterious, and far too calm for a woman meeting a stranger. Her eyes hid stories he couldn't read, and her laugh felt too rehearsed. Every time she dodged a question about her job, his curiosity grew stronger. Then, at the end of the night, a black Mercedes pulled up. And that's when Jack realized this woman wasn't who she said she was. Jack Coleman hadn't been on a date in 6 years. Between raising his 7-year-old daughter, Lily, and managing his small woodworking business, romance had quietly packed its bags and left his life without saying goodbye. But his sister, ever the meddler, had convinced him to try a blind date. "Just dinner," she'd said. "You might actually enjoy yourself." Now he sat at a dimly lit restaurant that smelled faintly of vanilla and cedar, nervously straightening his jacket. He wasn't poor, but he wasn't rich either. His calloused hands and thrift store shoes reminded him of that. He took a sip of water, wishing he'd ordered something stronger. Then she walked in, scarlet dress, hair cascading in dark waves, eyes the color of storms and secrets. "Jack?" she asked, smiling. He stood, awkwardly, nearly knocking over his glass. Yeah. You must be Claire?" "In the flesh," she said, sliding into the chair across from him. There was something disarming about her, elegant yet oddly familiar. She laughed easily, but listened harder, the kind of woman who made silence feel like an invitation rather than an absence. They talked for hours, about Lily, about his carpentry, about her consulting work. She never elaborated, and he didn't pry. He liked that she didn't seem to care that his shirt had a faint glue stain on the cuff. When the bill came, Jack instinctively reached for it, but the waiter hesitated. His eyes flicked to Claire, who gave a subtle nod. "I've got it," she said lightly. Jack frowned. "No, really, Please," she interrupted, voice low but firm. "Consider it my treat," he hesitated. Her tone wasn't arrogant. It was protective, almost practiced. Outside, under the soft drizzle of the city night, he offered to walk her to her car. She smiled. "That's sweet, but my driver's right around the corner." "Driver?" He blinked. "Like for Uber or—" She hesitated, then laughed softly. "Something like that." A sleek black Mercedes pulled up, windows tinted. The driver jumped out to open the door. Jack stared, words dying in his throat. "You weren't kidding," he murmured. Claire smiled sadly. "I didn't want tonight to be about this," she gestured toward the car. "I wanted it to be normal." He searched her face. "Who are you, Claire?" She exhaled. "Claire Donovan." A pause. "CEO of Donovan Holdings." The name hit him like a cold wave. The company that had just bought half the city's waterfront. Worth billions. Jack took a step back, unsure whether to laugh or curse. "So my sister set me up with a billionaire?" Claire's voice softened. "She didn't know. I asked her not to tell you." "Why?" "Because I'm tired of people seeing the money before they see me." Her eyes glistened. "You talked about building a treehouse for your daughter like it was magic. No one talks like that anymore." The rain thickened, the city blurring into streaks of silver. Jack finally smiled, shaking his head. "Well, Claire Donovan, I don't know much about billionaires, but I do know how to build things that last." She smiled. This time, not the practiced smile of a woman used to cameras and contracts, but something raw. "Then maybe," she whispered, "you can help me build something real." The Mercedes door closed softly behind her, leaving Jack standing in the rain, heart pounding, mind racing, and already wondering if she'd call again.